Hello, folks. Welcome back. Breaking news out of South Africa, where President Cyril Ramaphosa has just moments ago announced breaking news that the United States has communicated to South Africa that they will, in fact, send a representative to the G20 summit in Johannesburg. This is huge news. I have gone to the White House. Nothing to indicate that. Secretary of State Marco Rubio's account on X, to the U.S. Embassy on X, to the U.S. Embassy website, to the Department of State on X, and to the Department of State's website. There is no confirmation that this is a true statement. He laughs about this at the beginning, thinking it's humorous. If, in fact, this is true, this is a major mistake by the United States after announcing they would not send a representative to actually send someone. It would look like a victory and capitulation for the Trump administration. I find it implausible that this is true. But Ramaphosa has now put his name out there, but I don't think he cares. So is this true? Or is he being punked? Or is he trying to punk us? Let's listen in and hear how he responds to this. What's so funny?
We received notice from the United States, a notice which we are still in discussions with them over, about a change of mind about participating in one shape, form or other in the summit. So the discussions are still ongoing. This comes really at the late hour before the summit begins. And so therefore we do need to engage in those types of discussions to see how practical it is and what it finally really means. In a way, we see this as a positive sign, very positive, because, as I've often said, boycott politics never work. It's always best to be inside the tent than being outside of the tent. The tent is G20, all countries are here, and the United States, being the biggest economy in the world, needs to be here. So it's pleasing to hear that there is a change of approach, and so we are still discussing how that will manifest.
Well, we're still discussing how that's going to manifest. You should already have preparations in place. You were planning for this until last Friday. What's the humor about? What's so funny? This is a major mistake if it's true. If the United States decides to participate in this conference at this late stage, the reputational damage is not going to be good. It's better not to go at this stage. I find this implausible. Again, nothing from President Trump on Truth Social, nothing on Twitter from the State Department or from Secretary of State Rubio, nothing on the U.S. Embassy website. No news media outlet in the United States has confirmed this. South African media are running with this. SABC and others have now already confirmed what Ramaphosa said. They're confirming he said it. We have no confirmation independently or from the U.S. government that this is a true statement. Let's wait and see what happens. But big news if it's true, and bad news for some folks. Let's see what happens.